Okay, now I've got the cranberry orange white chocolate in the oven, and they'll be out in just a minute, and that did make a dozen cookies. So now I'm going to half my peanut butter blossom cookie recipe, but I'm going to change it up a little bit, and instead of using peanut butter, I'm going to use the cookie butter. So we're going to change it up just a little bit. I thought it would be fun to make a cookie butter cookie and put the Hershey Kiss in it when it comes out instead of the peanut butter with the Hershey Kiss, which is amazing, but I want to try something a little different. So we're going to start by getting some Hershey Kisses unwrapped, or actually we could do that while they're baking. Okay, so I'll put those aside. Those are ready to go when it happens. So we're gonna start with 1 stick of butter. This way I have used, other than the chocolate chip pretzel cookie, I used 2 sticks. The orange cranberry white chocolate, and then this one I've only used 1 stick. So I've been able to make 3 recipes with 1 pound of butter, which is very economical right now. And it will be fun to have several different choices instead of just 1 or 2 choices on a cookie. All right, so we're gonna do half a stick of butter, and then I'm going to do, then I'm going to put in, I think let's see here, where is it? 1 cup, half, okay, yes. So I'm gonna put in a 1/4 cup of the cookie butter. Let's see here, hold on, a 1/4 cup of the cookie butter. Now with my peanut butter cookies, I add, for a whole recipe, I add a tablespoon of bacon grease. So for the half recipe, which would be this recipe, just instead of cookie butter, do peanut butter, you would do a half a tablespoon of bacon grease. And I really don't, I cannot tell you what makes it so delicious, but I don't know why, but it just does something to that peanut butter cookie. Okay, so I've got 1/4 cup of cookie butter that I'm gonna put in with the butter. And the brown sugar, I'm gonna do half a cup of brown sugar. Getting it packed in there real good. Okay. So we'll get that going, and then I'm looking at my recipe. Then we're gonna, so I'm gonna get that going and let that get incorporated real well. And then we'll start with our flour. For our flour, it's 3/4 cup of flour. And then we're gonna do 1 egg. And I'm gonna do a medium-sized egg instead of a large egg. Just because my recipe only calls for 1 egg, so I'll just do a medium instead of a large. Then I'm going to scrape the sides. And then I need baking soda and baking powder. For the baking soda, I need 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I actually have that on my measuring. Oh, hold, yeah, no wait. Baking powder, I need 1/4, okay. Cutting the recipes in half, sometimes you have to be really careful. So 1/4 of baking powder. And then for the baking soda, I need 3/4 a teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm gonna say a little less than half a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, and then I'm not gonna add, well, yeah, I'll add 1/8 a teaspoon, just a pinch. I'll add a pinch of salt, especially since we're doing the cookie butter. Okay, and then to the egg and the sugar and butter, I'm gonna do just a splash of vanilla. Okay, I'm going to scrape down the sides, and I'm actually going to add the flour before I start the mixer. So this is flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna just get that dough mixed together. And then I'm gonna move this over just a tad bit. Okay, I'm gonna get my tablespoon scoop, and then I have some sugar here in a bowl. The dough is so then I'm just dropping the tablespoon into the sugar, and then I'll put it onto the tray. Okay, my cookies, the cookie butter cookies are at 375 for 9 to 12 minutes. So I am going to do right around 9 minutes, and then we'll see how much more time I need to add to those. That gave me a dozen and a half. So I'm going to get that many Hershey Kisses. Unwrapped so that as soon as they come out of the oven, I can make the blossom shape with the Hershey chocolate. Then next, we're going to do a chocolate blossom cake with a candy cane Hershey Kiss. I have always wanted to do these. Last year, I think it was, we got the Hershey, it was a bag that had all the different flavors. I think we got it at Sam's or Costco. And we loved the candy cane so much. And I thought to myself, this would make a great blossom cookie, but never experimented with it. And so this year when I saw them out on the shelf, I was like, we are gonna do that this year. So, so putting a little twist on the peanut butter by doing the cookie butter. And then don't worry, I am going to have a chocolate and peanut butter cookie. I was introduced, now I have heard that this is a very old tradition in lots of Southern homes, and we just never had it. I don't remember having it at all. But we went to a friend's house and she had Ritz crackers that she had made into peanut butter crackers and then dipped them in chocolate. These cookies, oh my gosh, I could not stop eating them. And so I, of course, made them for our family Christmas. I always do a cookie platter. And so I put them, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't stop eating these. So I am going to show you guys, because surely I am not the only one who has never had that cookie. But I am looking very much forward to it. So for that cookie, you will need a makeshift double boiler, or if you have a double boiler, you'll be using it. Or you can also warm the chocolate in the microwave. My microwave is just still broken. It's so sad. We don't use it very often, but when I do use it, it is so convenient. So I'm looking forward to it arriving. Okay. Almost done with the chocolate kisses. As soon as they come out, we will pop these on them. Okay, real life here. So my cookie butter cookie did not do like my peanut butter blossom cookie. It just kind of was flat. I'll show you. It just baked flat on the tray, which is no problem. They are delicious. And it is going to be delicious as a blossom cookie. I have gone and I have wanted to try the einkorn flour from the Jovial cookbook. And so I am going to do that. And we're just gonna switch out the peanut butter again. I know it's not the switching out. I think the batter was a little too soft, and I should have added a little flour. But since I didn't, we have a delicious cookie that we can add to our tray, and it's a bonus recipe.